Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Monday, February 9th at 11:09 p.m. Sorry, my brain couldn't figure out if I was looking at an 8 or a 9. Here's hoping people won't be too noisy while I'm doing this. I don't know, recently, my luck hasn't been the best in terms of people being noisy and around and whatever. Anyway, so let's kick things off. So I woke up today at 6, but I didn't get out of bed until about 6:50, maybe it was 7. I got dressed, had a Pop-Tart, very exciting stuff. Watched The Wire for just a tiny bit. Then I went to team projects. We made progress on worksheet number 3.6. I think we finished it, and I think we moved to 3.7. Not done with that one though. And then class ended, so I went to my next class. I got there super early, so I sat in there. I took a quiz for my Earth History lab on Wednesday. I read an article for that same thing. And then I just sat in there and watched The Wire. Then I had class, and he touched on Project 3. So I already have some progress done on that. I think one of the functions might be done already. Maybe. Spoiler alert, you're going to learn today was very boring. So I had my class, and then I went and got lunch, and I was going to get pasta or pizza or whatever, and that food place was closed. So I'm looking in the the little cold food section area, and I saw they had PB&J, and I was like, why not? I haven't had PB&J since I was in high school. maybe a little more recently, but it would have been a year or two back too. And why not? So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed a bag of Fritos, and I grabbed chocolate milk, and that was my lunch. I felt like I was back in school. I mean, I'm in school, but you know what I mean. It was pretty good. Then I went and picked up my packages because my socks were here, my tights were here. Spoiler, tights are not for me. At least those were not. Unfortunately, things just were not going on. They just would not go on my legs. Unfortunate, but things happen. And then my hot topic was here as well, the belt and the skirt. Apparently, I fit a size 2. It fits perfectly. It doesn't slide off like the size 3 did. And then after some fiddling around with it and fighting the tag, I got the belt on as well, and it fits pretty well. I think it might be a little big. But I also think I figured out which hole to use to make it fit me the best. But given what I just said about the skirt, I don't know how I feel about the size chart, or I need to remeasure myself or something. Anyway, yeah, the skirt fits great. The belt fits good as well. That said, like I said before, I'm not a belt person, so it feels very new to me. It's very weird. But also I like just the style of it. And when I was Googling these belts, because I was a little confused about, like I said, belts are not my thing. I've never put a belt on, so I was Googling how to put on a belt. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But in the process, there was this Hot Topic tag on would not come off. So I'm Googling, and I ended up finding a video of somebody putting on this exact belt. And apparently these studded belts things, apparently they're very emo, alt fashion, whatever. Which, I guess coming from Hot Topic, I should have expected as much. I didn't realize that. It was just kind of funny because, I don't know, I thought I was amused. I don't know, I guess because emo and alt stuff are a fashion category that I am a fan of. Like, I just bought the belt, so it's like, yeah, I like how it looks. I hadn't even, mind you, it was on Hot Topics, so I guess I should have assumed as much. Sorry, that was a really random side tangent. Haven't tried on the new socks, though. I figured I'd wait to put them on closer to Valentine's Day, since that's why I got them. And then I play Animal Crossing. Did the daily stuff I do. One of my villagers, Alfonso, is leaving. So we're gonna have somebody new. All sorts of new friends in my village recently. Then after that, I've basically just been watching like a buttload of The Wire today. I am on season 4. I was gonna check it. But I'm worried it'll like mess up the recording. Season 4, episode I think 6, maybe 8, because I feel like I've watched a bit more. But I went and got dinner. I was gonna get ramen because they were open for lunch, and then I got there and they were closed for some reason. So I ended up getting a burger and mozzarella sticks. It was pretty good, however, it just wasn't what I was in the mood for. So that's just a little unfortunate. Then I came back here and fiddled around with the belt some more. Cleaned up my bed, put my socks away. My room has been kind of a clothes mess recently. And then I was watching The Wire. And then I like kind of passed out in my chair, like my swivel desk chair, for like 15 minutes. So to rewind my episode a little bit. And then I was gonna start up a visual novel. I was gonna keep playing the one I have been playing, and I just didn't. Final Fantasy 3, played a little bit last night. I was debating playing more of it, but just wasn't in the mood. I'm not sure what I'll do for the rest of the night because it's getting kind of close to bedtime. I've still got about 45 minutes. And even then, class tomorrow is at 9:30, so I have a little more time. I can stay up a little later if I so choose. Also, grade for my group thing in Earth History got graded. I got 100 now, so that's nice. Went from a 2 out of 3 to a 3 out of 3. And then I went on Amazon and I bought finally these like storage boxes that I'm gonna put my clothes in. I know I have, like I said, they're in a drawer, but the drawer's getting kind of full. And then I have some like super personal stuff like in a bag. Like one side of the bag is letters and stuff from my bestie, and then like the other side is like clothes, and then there's like an inner pouch that's also clothes. So yeah, I finally have more storage space, and then I got a brush that's like meant for curly hair that's supposed to make it like have more volume and whatnot. And then also just because I wanted to get something else, I got like a 10 sample pack of like these different like hand creams or lotions or whatever, which I'm not typically a lotion person, but what can I say? I was intrigued by the scents. Like unironically, I was like, I want to know what they all smell like because there are like 10 different smells, and I mean like the titles were on the bottles obviously, but I was like, I want to know. Which is weird because, if you asked me like a year ago, I would tell you no, I would never buy that stuff. Like, no. The wonders of transitioning. I bought a belt and the thing of hand cream within like the same week. That's crazy. Oh, also, my mom finally talked about me getting depression meds like yesterday. Again, like for the first, like she brought it up for the first time in a while. So I guess the plan is I'm gonna see the doctor she's seeing over spring break for something different, and if I like the vibe, we'll stay with her. If I don't like the vibe, we'll try the doctor my therapist recommended. Unfortunately, no HRT yet, but depression medications is a good start, I suppose. Assuming they're actual medications and not just supplements. I mean, not that there's anything wrong if any of you here take supplements. I just prefer actual medication. I don't know why. I feel no, like I'm not saying supplements don't work. My brain prefers this is medicine. It does this and this. It can have this. Like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I'm hoping what I'm saying is just making sense. Also, my PC has yet to crash again since yesterday. Yay, woo, exciting. I have no idea why Final Fantasy 1 and 2 have both managed to crash my computer. We're being very careful and hoping it doesn't happen anymore. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here because I've touched on everything that I wanted to go over today. I don't think I am forgetting anything at the moment. So, if you liked listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. The link for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world. I can't wait until I get to talk to her again, hang out with her, do stuff with her. For all the stuff I keep buying and spending my money on. I would say so she could stop me and tell me to be responsible with my money, but I feel like she'd probably support it and back me up because she also likes to spend money from what I can remember. Oh, that reminds me, one last little thing. My mom was telling me she's buying like these protein drinks, and it made me think of these like this protein thing I had at Walmart one time, like that I grabbed at Walmart one time while I was on my shift, and it's like this I think the brand was like Bathhouse or something. There's like a mocha Americano or a mocha cappuccino or something. There's like a chai tea one. There was like a chocolate and peanut butter one, and I think there's like some fruit one I can't think of the name of. And so I remembered this existed. I was like, oh, while you're in the store, could you grab me some of the coffee ones, because those are like the best. They are so good. And then it made me think about this time that I was talking to my bestie, and I told her about them, and she went and bought one. And then she said they were amazing, and that made me really happy because she liked something that I recommended, and it made me really happy and excited, and now I miss her. But also, that's a really happy memory, and I'm glad I got to think of it, but I miss her a lot. I hope she's doing okay. Oh, and I hope I don't know, I hope she's okay, and I hope that she's crocheted something cool, and maybe that she's heard some new songs, and that are good, that she could show me one day, probably a long time from now. I don't know, I miss her a lot. She is the best person on this planet, like ever, and will always be. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna wrap things up, so I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.